Hello everyone, how's it going? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory here on FC26 Ultimate Team. Today, once again, powered by my awesome sponsor over at Elgato. So my friends, as always, there is going to be a link down below in the description. If you like what you see when it comes to my content and my videos, if I'm lit up nicely and the background is removed perfectly because of the green screen and the key lights, and I sound good because of the microphone, then hey, you might be interested in some Elgato gear for your content creation station. Check down below to that Elgato link, and don't forget to use code LA5TY at checkout. Save yourself 5%. So, as we move on into the episode, don't forget exactly where we are from yesterday in the last couple episodes. We've got 5 games of champs that remain. All right, we've done 10. We are 6-4. We've gone 3-2 in 2 little sessions where, yeah, I mean, it's been forgettable so far. Let's hopefully be able to make it a little bit more memorable by the end of this episode, shall we? So another puzzle completionist part done. We are now 1 off it now, and I think it will come out tonight. I'm pretty sure it will be later tonight that we get the final version of that and we get the Lewis Skelly. So I'm sure you guys, a little bit like me, have been keeping up with doing those sort of every other day SBCs that are little puzzles, and it's just been unlocking quite a few players, a few packs as well, and we will get that overall reward at the end. You'll love to see it. So what are we going on here? Is this a league SBC or is this... Oh no, these are like my daily SBCs. Make sure you're doing them, by the way. I've found that by doing these every single day, I had an absolute plethora of non-rare golds and rare golds that have then led me to... The rare golds can go in the 79 times 2s that they came out last night, and then the non-rare golds can go into just regular gold upgrades, or obviously the League SBCs if you've got enough. Normally the sticking point for me is the Sudamericana and Libertadores players, but even if you just put in some golds that aren't Libertadores, by the way, make sure you're not putting them in. If you pop them into just the gold upgrade, I've been getting a little bit of joy from that. You'll see at some point whenever it might even be in tomorrow's episode, I'm not sure. But we've got the campaign mixed player pack today to start things off, and we're not going to get a walkout, I'm afraid, but we are going to get a Frenchman from Monaco, which is it Akliouche? Yeah, 84 rated. Can actually go into I can't remember the name of the Evo, basically the Musiala Evo, and turn into a little bit more of a monster. There's some pretty nice stats that you could get. Of course, he is a perfect link to Paul Pogba, so there's potential there, but I'm not particularly interested in getting that perfect link. I don't feel like I need it. We've got other players that are doing a good job of that right now. We get 3 little packs for completing the FC Pro watch-along type thing. I was watching a little bit of the stream the other day, and I've got my Twitch account linked, so I was, getting these little packs as a result of simply watching the stream. And I guess a lot of you were doing so as well, because there was like 80,000 of us in the stream. So yeah, lots of active users trying to get their extra little free packs. So all of this stuff I count as just extras, so that's lovely. We get an 85 there. We do get a walkout as well in the final pack, and it's going to be a goalie from Switzerland, from the Bundesliga. We know who this is, don't we? Just that singular walkout. It's going to be Kobel. Apparently actually quite a good keeper this year. I've not used him, but I hear good things. He'll be absolutely brilliant in either the Icon or the Hero SBC, that's for sure. And we get Matty Cash as well, the Inform version. So nice work. All for literally watching the stream. So yeah, you love to see it. Now, 5 games remain. We're 6-4. Best case scenario, we get 11 wins. Is that likely to happen? No. Worst case scenario, we get 6 wins. We leave embarrassed, tail between our legs. Is that going to happen? Well, it's unlikely, I would say, but I've seen crazier things. So we go on into the first one, and it's certainly a good team to face off against in the first game, I think. This was like the perfect opponent because they were relatively, like, on my level. but I think I out-teamed my opponent here quite nicely. And I was really rusty. This is my first game of the day. And it was a bit of a godsend to come up against this guy because he just didn't really have much attacking threat. And I could just eventually build up and score a couple of goals. But GG's nonetheless, no disrespect or anything. But yeah, it was like the perfect way to warm up, essentially, as we get our 7th win and go on into game number 2, which looks like it could be a little bit more difficult. I am seeing a 4-5-1 with Claudia Pina, and we know how that's typically going to go. 4-5-1 flat being the most meta formation post-patch, apparently. Yeah, only good if you're good, though, because you've got to manually trigger a lot of runs and stuff. And I tell you what, I actually did all right against it. Aitana Bonmati with her lovely dribbling, doing her best work. I mean, it's very lucky that it drops to Pires there, but we'll take it. A lot of the good work there was done by Bonmati, just sending defenders for hot dogs and getting them all bent out of shape. But Benzema knocks it through to Bonmati, and we can score at the near post to make it 3-0 before half-time. Come on, love that. And my opponent didn't quit. He actually had a few opportunities and I'd saved them. So I had the feeling in my mind that there was a chance this guy gets back in it. He did score a goal, and I started to get a little bit worried, but hey, things opened up for us again, and we were able to extend our lead back to a 3-goal cushion, and we get that 4-1 victory. That was a pretty big win, I would say, against a very solid team, and not too bad of an opponent either. So yeah, 2 wins off the start here, 3 games to go. We could be on for a decent weekend league. Normally, this is where things start to go downhill, though. We come up against this super meta squad, really, really, really nice team. Quite similar in a few players to sort of like what I use. 4-4-1-1. Bonmati, Vidic at the back as well. Yeah, it was a really, really nice squad. I think I was up against a Turkish guy. And typically, if you ever notice you're playing someone with like one of the Turkish team's badges, I always find that they're really difficult games. I don't know if it's the server that we're on or whether the Turkish FC fans are just like really good at the game. But I certainly struggle against players that at least maybe support Galatasaray because they've got the badge. But yeah, this was a pretty sweaty game. I managed to go 1-0 up pretty luckily, and then like the game kind of went the way that I thought it was going to go, and this one was really winding me up. So at 58 minutes, 3-1 down, you can certainly come back from that, but I didn't think that was going to happen in that match, so I took the L and quit. So we're now 8-5, 2 games remain. Worst case, we get a positive record. Best case, we can get 10 wins, double digits. I haven't had that on FC 26 though, so is that likely? Probably not either. We also come up against another very decent team on similar lines to our squad, with of course that Claudia Pina. Benzema's shot gets blocked, but Pogba's there to smash one home. He doesn't get many goals for us. I'm not expecting much from my 2 DMs. I just want them to hold really and let Aitana Bonmati, Benzema, Pires and Nico Williams do their jobs. Bonmati did superbly there to put me 2-0 up. However, the ball gets knocked straight through to Pedri. I decide not to move the goalkeeper that time. Thought he'd go near post. Didn't work out for me. That's what I worry about, right? If goalkeeper movement was removed, is that I think there would just be so many times where your opponent is one-on-one and there's literally nothing you can do to potentially stop it. Should that be the way it is, though? I don't know. It takes another layer of sort of manual control out of the game if they were to completely remove it. You can let me know your thoughts on goalkeeper movement and whether or not it should be in the game down section. But I got the victory. Yeah, great. 9 wins. We've matched what we've got for our best ever result on FC 26. With 1 game to go. Take a look at this for a squad. It's had some nice players in it. It wasn't the most meta thing I'd ever seen, but this guy, right off the rip, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to struggle here. It was a lot of twisting and turning, super fast passing play. That goal was a pretty good example of my opponent and how they did. And it took me until the 90th minute to get my equaliser. And I was kind of annoyed with myself that I got the equaliser because I was so stressed out playing this match that I was like, oh, now I'm going to have to endure another 30 minutes of it. But Bonmati ends up scoring to put me in the lead. In this game, genuinely, I thought I was going to get battered once he went 1-0 up. And then Bonmati ends up picking the ball up here again, and my queen absolutely scores the goal to get me my first 10-win weekend league. Yes, Unk status, yes, but basically a pro FC player, I think so. No, 10 wins is distinctly average for a lot of content creators, but not for me. I'm just not that good. So I'm buzzing. Take a 10-win weekend league all day long. That's rank 1. All right. Yeah, maybe it's not the best rank 1 you can get, but in my eyes, it is. This is probably as good as it gets for me. Yeah, 10 wins out of 15. A very, very good record for myself. So with that, we get a 83-10, a 3 times 85, a 2 times 84 team of the week, ultimate scream, and 20 or 25k, whatever it was. So I'm guessing they're slightly buffed rewards on what they were before in terms of like tradable stuff as well. I thought when I had my team of the week pack, knowing that there's only a couple players above that like 84 rating for the team of the week, I thought maybe I had a chance of getting a Bellingham or Putellas. Unfortunately not. We get Pavlidis and Zambo and Guissa. I mean, a nice card, to be fair. Both tradable. Both probably end up getting discarded in the end. My ultimate scream pack is not a walkout. No. I just wanted to see Griezmann, to be honest. That would have been great for the club. Yeah, it didn't happen. Maybe another time we'll get lucky, but we get an 84 rated Frances Spanish left back for Girona, is that? I think it is. And then we have 2 tradable packs left, an 83 times 10 walkout. Come on, do something for me. Right back, Spanish, on a battle, right? Double walkout, and I think it was Man City next to it. So it's probably going to be Ruben Diaz. Best case scenario, it could be like Erling Haaland, though. It wasn't quite that. It was somewhere in between. It was Donnarumma, who's actually one of them, probably on par with Erling Haaland's price on this game. So, yeah, very, very happy to get Donnarumma tradable there. We can certainly sell him. And we've got On a Battle, Thuram, Stanway, Grimaldo. Yeah, a decent 83 times 10. To get a double walkout is actually kind of rare for me in an 83-10. So, super stuff. And then the 85 times 3 walkout again, obviously. Centre back, France, Prem, Liverpool. I think it was Barcelona next to it. Come on, tradable Bonmati. Tradable Bonmati. Or Lamine no, who is that? It's Pajor. Was basically my live reaction to that as it was happening. Yeah, would be really nice to get one of the 100k plus Barca boys or girls, but we get Pajor, Konate, and Xhaka. So not 3 walkouts, but 2 walkouts in the 85 times 3. We also get 10 wins, so we've got a little champions badge, another one of those to add to a player. I think I end up putting that on Hakimi. So he's got one now on his Cornerstones design. Not right now, but I think you'll see it in tomorrow's episode. And yeah, I mean, like, I can't complain. My best record so far, 10-5 with this squad right here. Weak links in the team. I don't know. They're all pretty good. Balde, probably. Patry. And then, being honest, maybe Benzema or Pires. Obviously, Nico Williams and Aitana Bonmati are great. Maybe Pogba's actually weaker link than Patry. I don't know. I don't know what to think, but like I certainly love 4 out of 5 of that defensive line. Goalkeeper, Raya is brilliant. Hakimi, perfect. Ledley King, love him. Saliba's excellent. And then Balde, to be fair, he did well. I might put Jockey Plus on him, because I've got that just chilling in the reward section for an Evo. If I did that, I think we've got a bit of a beast on our hands. But I also feel like I should be putting stuff like that on Ipswich players. And I could Evo an Ipswich left back, Leif Davis, up to 83 with a screen design. I should probably be doing that, shouldn't I? I don't know. I don't know whether to go like fully meta with Evos or fully Ipswich or a little bit of both. Probably a little bit of both. That would be right. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the episode today, my best result yet, do me a favour, hit me with a thumbs up. Subscribe as well if you're new. Follow me on all my socials. The links are down below. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll catch you again tomorrow. Peace.